What is the most terrifying cavalry weapon in World War I, and why does it still haunt our memories today? As we explore the annals of history, this question bears significant weight. It's more than just a query about a weapon. It's a dive into the context of warfare, understanding the fear and the force that these tools of destruction brought to the battlefield. It's a question that uncovers the raw and brutal reality of war. Join us as we delve into the history of the war and its most terrifying weapon. Our journey begins with the creation of this weapon of mass destruction. The weapon we're referring to is none other than the machine gun, a terrifying cavalry weapon that redefined war during World War I. The machine gun, a product of industrial age innovation, was a technological marvel of its time. It was conceived with a single purpose in mind: to deliver rapid, continuous fire on the enemy lines. This weapon was designed to strike fear into the heart of the enemy, to break their morale, and to decimate their ranks with unrelenting firepower. The invention of the machine gun was a collaborative effort, a fusion of the minds of brilliant inventors and engineers. The Maxim gun, the first fully automatic machine gun, was the brainchild of Sir Hiram Maxim, an American-born British inventor. His idea was simple, yet revolutionary, using the energy of the gun's recoil to eject the spent cartridge and load the next round. The technology involved in the creation of the machine gun was groundbreaking. It marked the advent of automatic weaponry, setting the stage for a new era of warfare. Constructed with precision engineering, the machine gun was a complex mechanism of moving parts and gears, all working in harmony to deliver a hailstorm of bullets. But the creation of this weapon was not just about technology and engineering. It was also about the people behind it. Men like Richard Gatling, who invented the Gatling gun, and John Browning, who developed the Browning automatic rifle, contributed significantly to the evolution of the machine gun. These inventors, through their ingenuity and foresight, gave birth to a weapon that would drastically alter the course of warfare. The machine gun was not just a tool of war, it was a symbol of power, a testament to human innovation, and paradoxically, a grim reminder of our capacity for destruction. With this weapon, warfare was forever changed, and the battlefield became a place of unprecedented terror. The weapon was not just a creation of fear, but a tool used with devastating effect. In the tumultuous theater of war, this weapon emerged as a real game-changer. It was not just a symbol of power and terror, but it was also a strategic device that revolutionized warfare. The weapon was harnessed by the cavalry with an unwavering aim to strike fear into the hearts of the enemy, and it did so with remarkable success. The weapon was used in a myriad of ways, each more terrifying than the last. It was not just the physical damage it could inflict, but the psychological warfare it enabled. The mere sight of cavalry armed with this weapon was enough to send shivers down the spine of the bravest soldiers. The thunderous charge, the unrelenting assault, and the absolute havoc it wreaked were enough to make even the most hardened warriors question their resolve. The weapon also had a profound impact on the strategies employed in the war. It was no longer just about brute force or sheer numbers. The weapon introduced a new dimension to warfare, one that required careful planning, precise execution, and an intimate understanding of the enemy's weaknesses. The weapon was not just a tool for destruction, but also a catalyst for strategic innovation. But the weapon's impact was not limited to the battlefield. It reached far beyond the front lines, seeping into the lives of civilians who lived in constant fear of its wrath. The weapon was not just a tool of war, it was a harbinger of doom, a grim reminder of the horrors of conflict. The weapon's usage in the war was a game-changer, redefining the meaning of terror on the battlefield. It was not just a weapon of destruction, but a symbol of power, a tool of strategy, and a harbinger of fear. It was a terrifying testament to the ingenuity of man and a chilling reminder of the lengths to which we are willing to go in the name of victory. The war ended, but the legacy of this weapon lived on. It's fascinating, isn't it? How something conceived in the crucible of conflict can so profoundly shape the generations that follow. The aftermath of this weapon's usage was not confined to the battlefields where it was first unleashed. It seeped into the very fabric of post-war society, forever altering the course of human history. In the immediate aftermath, communities were left to grapple with the physical and psychological scars it inflicted. Cities were reduced to rubble, families torn apart, and the psychological trauma it inflicted would echo through generations. The weapon, a symbol of power and destruction, became a haunting reminder of the horrors of war. But the legacy of this weapon didn't stop there. It was not just a tool of destruction, but also a catalyst for change. It sparked a revolution in military technology, setting the stage for the development of even more sophisticated and deadly weapons. Scientists and engineers, driven by the grim lessons of the past, endeavored to create technologies that could deliver the same level of devastation, but with even greater efficiency. The weapon's impact was felt beyond the realms of science and technology. It influenced political discourse, shaping policies and strategies. It spurred conversations about ethics and the human cost of warfare, leading to the establishment of international laws and treaties aimed at preventing such destruction in the future. In the grand scheme of things, this weapon served as a stark reminder of the destructive potential of human ingenuity. It demonstrated how far we as a species are willing to go in the pursuit of power and supremacy. It served as a lesson, a warning, a symbol of what we are capable of when pushed to our limits. This weapon, although a relic of the past, continues to cast a long shadow over the future of warfare. Even as we move forward, we carry with us the lessons of the past, the echoes of a weapon that once shook the world. Its legacy is a chilling reminder of what has been and a stark warning of what could be. Let us now revisit the chilling features of this weapon and its role in the war. The most terrifying cavalry weapon in World War I was not just a tool of destruction. It was a harbinger of a new era in warfare. Its menacing characteristics were not just physical, but psychological. The weapon's sheer size, coupled with its unprecedented firepower, struck fear into the hearts of enemies. Its thunderous roar, akin to a monstrous beast, echoed across the battlefield, heralding imminent doom. Its use in the war was strategic, capitalizing on its intimidating presence to break enemy lines and create chaos in their ranks. The weapon's speed, agility, and resilience made it a formidable force on the battleground. It could charge through trenches, traverse challenging terrains, and withstand heavy artillery fire, making it an invaluable asset in the war. But its impact extends beyond the battlefield. The weapon's terrifying features and its effective role in the war marked a turning point in warfare technology. It shifted the paradigm from manpower to machine power, heralding the mechanization of war. Moreover, its psychological impact on soldiers and civilians alike was profound. The sheer terror it instilled reshaped the societal understanding of war, transforming it from a heroic endeavor to a mechanized nightmare. Thus, the most terrifying cavalry weapon in World War I remains a stark reminder of the horrors of war and the relentless march of technology.